there are so many learners, they actually want to learn this language, and they took admission also anywhere with the interest and with excitement. But after taking some classes, they give up, like, now I can't do this, and this is not my cup of tea. So why it happens? Even teacher is teaching in a very good way, and teachers, all teacher wants to make them understand that how they will be able to speak this language, but still they don't want to, they don't want to show that interest again, and they don't want to continue that journey again. So what is the reason behind it?
Well, it's a very valid question, and it's not only with today's generation or even the generation of our time. When we start something out of,
Good
how are you?
afternoon, ma'am, and happy Makar Sankranti.
Good afternoon to you too, and happy Makar Sankranti. How are you doing, and how was your day today? What did you do?
As usual, nothing special, nothing new.
Being Makar Sankranti, nothing new you did?
Because it's been 3 days. On Sunday I came back from my home. I was there for more than 10 days.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
So because of my children's school, I had to come back from there. So that's why we are doing nothing, because of like, here we live separately. Here we don't have mother-in-law, father-in-law. So that's why we don't want to do something special, but we have everything. They gave us everything on the occasion of like Makar Sankranti to celebrate this. So they gave up everything. Like my Sasuma also and my mother also, they both give us everything. Yeah.
Okay. So
So
finally,
what
what?
do you do, ma'am? What do
Ah,
you do?
for us, actually, Makar Sankranti is very special. It's a kind of worship to the nature, sun god. And so, yeah, in the morning we take holy bath, if
Yeah, same
possible.
here. I also took bath and I worship God, and I light up the diya to the Tulsi Mata also in my temple also. So I did
Mhm.
this only. I did nothing special, but I did this because I don't do worship on the regular basis. This is my
Okay.
bad habit.
Okay. No,
But
I'm
I
the
worship God in like in my
in my
heart only.
heart, you
Mm.
can say. Yeah, you
Yeah.
always remember him, but formally you don't do it on
Mm.
a regular basis. It
Yeah.
happens because your kids are small and you are taking care of them, and maybe your family is your utmost priority. So later on, maybe when your children will be grown up, they will be settled somewhere, then you will also feel, now I have sufficient time, so I
Yeah.
can sit for my peace and meditation and to just give some time for myself.
Before
So that.
getting married, I used to do it on the regular basis. I used to clean my temple within 2 days, 3 days, and my mom used to be very happy that my daughter is very good daughter. She does everything. But after getting married, I forgot doing everything. But my in-laws, they belong to Vrindavan, and they do worship for 1 hour, 2 hours, more than this sometimes. And my
Mhm.
husband also does every day. But I don't do. I don't know what is the reason. I become atheist.
Yeah, atheist,
Hmm.
yes. No, it's not like it is. If you have faith and trust in God, so it's not needed that you just sit in front of Him for asking and showing off that, yes, I am doing some
Doing
kind of
everything.
worship and rituals or something like that. That's not, yeah, if you have belief in some superpower, some
Yeah.
any energy, if you trust that that is there, and because of that, we are growing and we are whatever, all, no, we can say that we are prospering due to someone's blessing. That can be maybe our elders, that can be our ancestors. It can
Ancestors.
be anything.
Yes. Yes.
It can be
Hmm.
anything.
I
It's
also
just,
believe in it.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's just about not hurting someone, not
Hmm.
hurting even nature. And
Very
that
true.
is the biggest worship, which is, I feel, it's not important that how long do you sit in your temple and how many
Very true.
religious places do you visit to. That's not
Visit.
that very, yeah, that is
Yeah,
not
very
very
true.
important.
There are many ways to show our love toward God. There is
Hmm.
nothing one way, like you have to sit before God and you have to do worship and you have to do all the things which are not really required, according to me.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. That is true. So yes, this Makar Sankranti actually is all about, I think, charity, donating.
Yes,
So
very true.
yeah.
Like in my mother-in-law's home, like not mother-in-law, in my home, my in-laws home, my in-laws home, she does so many things. Like she does charities also. Like on the regular basis, she does these type of things. So I feel like I'm so lucky that I got these type of people in my life. But still, I'm not learning. But I like people can say these type of thing that I'm not learning from my mother-in-law. I'm learning so many things, but now I don't want to show everyone that how much I learned from my mother-in-law. So, but I learn every day.
It's not a kind of learning. It's actually what comes to your mind, which comes from your inner heart. Like, I must help somebody. If
Yes.
God has given me that capacity and potential that I can help someone, I can feed one person maybe in a month, in a week, or on a regular basis. So I must do it. Yeah,
You
because
know,
yeah.
one one biggest worship is to respect, to obey your parents, not even only our parents, our in-laws also. And nowadays daughter-in-law, they don't want to live with them. I
Mhm,
also don't live with them because of my husband job only.
mhm,
We
mhm,
don't have any other reason, but my
mhm,
cause of my husband job, we are not living there. But they also don't want to come with us because of, like, we are living in a flat, and that is 2 BHK flat, so they feel like suffocation in living flats because we have a huge home. So they
mhm.
are habitual to live in that type of home. So this is also a reason, that's why they don't want to come with us. But yeah, we don't want to make them uncomfortable. They are not doing anything, but they are very happy because of his son, because of me also, we can say. We help them in
The
a
respect
every
matters.
single step.
Yeah. The way you respect your elders, your in-laws, that matters a lot for them,
Yeah.
because those people, they are homesick, you can say. They cannot live anywhere else rather than their own native place. Yeah,
Yes.
because they are so very attached with that,
Still with that
the soul
place.
of that village and soul of that particular house. So, what's your plan for the day? What do you cook very especially today? Anything
Nothing like
special?
I cooked बैंगन ka bharta
Yeah, okay, nice.
and roti as usual. My
Okay.
both son and my husband went to the school. They are about to come back.
Your husband is a teacher?
Yeah, he's a PGT physics in
Okay, all
Kendriya
right,
Vidyalaya.
all right, okay, okay, fine.
Yeah,
So
that's the
that's
reason. Now that's why we are not able to live with our in-laws, like my
Mhm.
in-laws.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true because
But on a special occasion, we don't celebrate anything here. We just celebrate with them, because
Mhm,
sometimes we feel like still we are four member here, but we feel
mhm,
like we are alone here,
mhm.
and we are talking with walls. We are celebrating something with wall. So it's better to go our home, and when we celebrate something there, so my children also enjoy a lot, and they love to celebrate anything with their dada dadi. So they love to go there.
And children want a kind of change in their routine. Yeah,
Yeah,
every day going to school, coming back home, doing their homework and tuition and all these things. So once they leave this place and they go to their grandparents'
feel
house,
very
maybe
happy.
nana nani or dada dadi, they enjoy a lot. First and
Mhm.
foremost, they are pampered by them. That is, and second thing, they don't have to study much there. Yeah, they just have to enjoy over there. So
They are
that's
totally free.
totally free. They can do whatever they want to. So they
Yes.
enjoy that. And grandparents also, they enjoy the company of their grandchildren.
Mhm.
That's fantastic. Today, but what we do this 14th January, Makar Sankranti, we call it khichdi also.
Yes,
And
yes.
khichdi is
And we
the
make
special
khichdi
dish.
at home also. And it's
Yeah,
very necessary to have it.
yeah. So that's the reason I asked you what is the plan for the day. What are you going to cook today? Because for us, whatever you eat, that's secondary thing. But
But
eating
khichdi is
khichdi is
compulsory.
compulsory. It's
Yeah.
mandatory to
In my
have
home
khichdi.
also.
Yeah. So yeah, in the evening we are going to prepare khichdi
Like
and then going to
same here in
invite.
evening I am going to prepare that, but like in morning they had to go to school, so that's why I didn't
Yeah,
prepare. But in
normal.
evening I will prepare. Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
this thing I will do. I can do. It's very easy to do.
Not that easy because it's not only about khichdi. Then you have to have for us bharta, then chutney, achar, and salad and raita,
My
everything.
husband my husband cooks khichdi. Like it's a delicious khichdi he makes.
Okay.
Very tasty. Yeah. So every time, whenever we love to have that, so he cooks only.
Means today you are free. Your husband is going to prepare
Maybe.
khichdi.
Yeah.
If he prepares more delicious, then you must ask him that you prepare today. That would
Yeah,
be
there is
great
no
help
need to
and we
ask
will
him.
relish the food.
He loves to do so many things. Like he's a very helping kind of person. He help in every work, every work. So
You are very
that's
lucky in
good for
this
me.
regard. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Maybe it's not one-sided. You are also equally good because of that. He is helping you. He is doing everything what he feels like for you. But yeah, these days it has become very uncommon. Like, no, neither girls are able to get something from their husbands, nor husbands are willing to do. Yeah, just work, work, and work. They are just making balance between office work and somehow some relationship with the family members. And not
Yes.
wholeheartedly, they are not getting time or they don't have peace of mind to 100% be with their families. Yeah,
Yeah, very true.
time has changed so rapidly that I have seen my grandparents, I have seen my parents, I have seen my own life, and I'm going to see my children's life at the same time. So there is a vast difference, huge difference when I see that their lifestyle has a great change. Yeah. So it's not only in terms of working hours, in terms of earning, in terms of so many things, they are quite different from us. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Yes.
are getting all the help from your husband. It means
Because he comes back around 2:30 or 2 o'clock. So that's why.
He has
till
time.
night. He's totally free. So that's why.
Ah,
And after that, I don't care about my children also because he's there to manage everything for my children, for everything. So I'm totally free after 2:30.
okay, then what do you do when your
I
husband
take my
is?
online classes. I teach online, so I take my online classes only.
Okay,
Yeah.
neither you introduced yourself nor I introduced myself. Okay,
Okay.
so I think you should introduce yourself so that your viewers are going to know about you. I know that most of them must be knowing about you, but maybe one or two, those who are going to watch this video for the very first time, they should know who Mansi is or who Manju is.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. As you know, my name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi. Actually, I was born in UP. I just was born in UP, but I was raised here in Delhi. And
Mhm,
I have completed my master in social work because I wanted to open my own NGO, but now it's not possible. And
mhm,
so many people, they told me that there is no need to open your own NGO. You can help without opening it also. So
mhm.
I'll start doing this also. And if I talk about my profession, so it's been 14 years I have been teaching English. Still, I'm not so fluent, but I have been teaching English since 2010. Yes. After completed my 10th, I started teaching English in a school. Then I joined a NGO where I worked 4 to 5 years, and then I got married. And then after I thought like there is no need to do anything else because my husband has a government job, and now I can enjoy my life. And then after I restarted my journey again after Corona.
Okay.
So that's all about me. Yeah, I'm a mother of two kids, and my husband is a teacher also. He's PGT physics in Kendriya Vidyalaya. That's all about me.
Lovely,
So,
lovely
ma'am,
to
I also would love to listen you.
Yeah, I'm also like, my name is Manju Mishra, and I have also completed my master's degree and then B.Ed. And I have been in the field of education since 1990. And
Wow.
yeah, I got retired in the year 2022. And after that, I started my YouTube channel and taking online classes to make myself busy. I too train people, those who are beginners, intermediate level learners, or somewhere upper intermediate level learners. I teach them spoken English. I also take classes for those who are studying in class 11th and 12th for literature and language. So that's how I keep myself busy. And yeah, I have a family of very small four people: my husband, my daughter, my son, and me. My
That's amazing.
hobbies, yeah, that is very important too, because people want to know that what is my hobby. So I'm a
Yes, yes. I also want
great
to
great
know.
fan of listening to music. I love to listen to old melodies, actually, not recent songs and
Same
music. I
here.
don't
Mhm.
like much, but yeah, there are some melodious songs these days also. But still, I'm a great lover of listening to old songs. And gardening is my passion.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, gardening is my passion. I always see that somewhere one or two plants
And
in
I
my
can see
garden.
so many plants. I think two or three plants like behind you.
Today, actually, in very short notice, you told me that, ma'am, are you free? I was just enjoying sun bath. After a long
Wow.
day here in Lucknow,
Mhm.
we saw bright sun. So I was
Today,
just,
no?
yeah. So I was on the terrace. Then and mobile was in my hand. I received your message. Earlier also we planned many times. I think sometimes you
Yeah,
not
but
free.
I was not feeling well. I was ill. I had a bad cough, and it took 4 months, I think. Now I'm
After
feeling
after
better.
Corona, what I feel that once we get this
Uh,
cold and cough and influenza kind of thing, then it continues for so long.
Yeah.
And yes, and our work is like we have to speak whole day. Yes.
Hmm.
So I had
Yes.
a I
So
had
I
a
did not take any session during like what do we call it? Durga Puja and like Navratri and Diwali and all the festival. I celebrated on the bed only.
no, this is the problem because you are not well. So when you are under the weather, you have to take rest. You cannot take sessions because you have
Yeah,
cold and cough
you have to.
and your throat doesn't support, then you can't do.
I was not able to speak anything,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
I can
that's why I
understand.
didn't have any session.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ma'am, tell me something good. Like there are so many learners. They actually want to learn this language, and they took admission also anywhere. I'm not talking about in my coaching center. They take
Mhm.
admission anywhere with the interest and with excitement. But after taking some classes, they give up. Like now I can't do this, and this is not my cup of tea. So why it happens? Even teacher is teaching in a very good way, and all teacher wants to make them understand that how they will be able to speak this language, but still they don't want to they don't want to show that interest again, and they don't want to continue that journey again. So what is the reason behind it?
Well, it's a very valid question, and it's not only with today's generation or even the generation of our time. When we start something out of just some good impression to see, like somebody is speaking very good English and
Yes.
I got impressed and I started like I have to learn this by hook or by crook, and then somewhere joined. So out of passion, out of that
Yes.
feeling that that person was speaking so well, so fluent, I must speak. When you join and you don't have inner heart interest, you are not interested by your own. Okay, that
True.
particular moment, that particular person made you interested. Okay, it was
Yeah.
not your zeal, you were not
I am
enthusiastic.
influenced by them.
Somewhere you got influenced by somebody, then you join, but for a few days you somehow continue, and then you think that there's no improvement, I'm not able to improve a lot. In the beginning it seems like that in the beginning we take lots of time, because it's a starting period, we have to understand everything, starting with alphabets, words, then tenses, prepositions, articles, everything. And when it comes to grammar, like once you say that your tenses are going wrong, your prepositions are going wrong, then people start getting bored and they don't want to indulge themselves in this. Okay, and they get disinterested. Yeah. So that is the reason they have to be self motivated. They need to
Very
engross themselves in this language by their own interest, not with the pressure of maybe parents. Some children start because parents are forcing them, that you being a child of convent, you being a child of English medium school, you are not able to speak in English. And parents push them that go and get admission in this institute. They come. Okay, they come, they start. But how long they can continue if they are not enthusiastic, if they are not intrigued to learn this language? That is very important, that you have to be self motivated, self interested, self enthusiast, then only
very
we
true.
can continue. Yeah, somebody pushing you to do something, that cannot take place at all. So
Mhm.
this is what I
Yeah.
feel, that if you are anybody, if somebody feels that yes, this language is to be learned by me because I want to learn this, so no matter it takes 10 years or takes 10 days or takes 10 months, you will fix your mindset that this language is to be acquired by me, I have to learn this, and for that you will do anything and everything.
Mhm. In my husband has a like a government job. He's in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So in his school, like
Mhm.
his school conducts so many exams.
Mhm.
So I went there for like UPSC exam. I also went there for duty purpose. My
Mhm.
husband took there me. So I got inspired by seeing all the student. I thought like I will start preparing for it.
Government
And my
exam.
husband told me, no, you can't do this because whenever you see people are doing these type of things, you get that
Interest.
motivation quickly that I will start doing the same thing. But it is not like this. You have to be self motivated. Then you can do anything. Otherwise, nothing will work. How much you listen, how much you see, like people are doing something good, you can't do anything like them until you are self motivated. So
That
I
is
was,
very important.
I was very wrong at that time. I was thinking like I can also do the same.
No, it's good that sometimes you get motivated by somebody. It works. At times it works. Like when
Mhm.
I was small, when I used to go to someone's place and I used to see that the house is well decorated, things are placed at the right place. And so I was getting an idea that we can also keep our houses neat and clean and tidy, and everything should be placed at the right place. And that motivation came from somebody, but till
Mhm.
date I am motivated because that gives me pleasure after arranging everything. When you stay in that house whole day, we feel that, oh, no problem, if anybody comes to our place, we don't have to think of that things are not at the right place. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Like
when
just
your children were so small at that time, what was the situation of your home?
that time also, I don't know, today people say that my because of my child my house
My
staircase
both
is
children
flat.
are very like very naughty. I can say very naughty. I can say sometimes I call them you are ill mannered because I can't arrange anything. If I put something on that place, after some time I will get that from somewhere else. So they do these type of things.
No, I too heard from many people when I did not have my children. So they used to tell me, so nicely you are arranging all these lipsticks and perfumes
Yes.
so close to a dressing table. I'll see when you will have your children. But honestly speaking, my children were small. Yeah, one or two lipsticks I got spoiled. They just spoiled them. But I just taught them that this is breakable, it will break. And they were small and they were not going and touching them. I don't know how.
Wow,
So
you are so
I
lucky.
Yeah, I raised my children so comfortably. I never found that somewhere because of small kids, my house is not arranged. Yeah, I kept one corner for them. In that room, whatever mess they had to do, they were doing. So that was one toy room where they could do anything, but not everywhere. They can't.
But
They could not.
but my children, in my case, they don't want to listen me. If they are getting Colgate, they don't want to spoil that also. If they are getting any cream, they are getting sketch. They love to draw on the wall, and they love to do everything. Like I don't know what they get while doing these type of things, but they are not like ready to listen me. Yeah, now my elder son is 9 years old. Now he's not doing these type of things, but my younger son, he's still 5, but he loves to do all the things. I
Nice.
teach him also, like, you should not do this. This, like, if you want to do, you can do on this place and this in your notebook and anywhere, but not on walls, not on mirrors. And
Mhm.
if you see my mirror, that is very clean. But the wall of where my mirror is kept,
Mirror race.
that is very, you can say, very colorful, very colorful, like blue,
Somewhere,
red, green, every color you can get there. You can see there.
somewhere I think somewhere we have to take charge of it, because when they are small, we enjoy when they do it. We don't stop them because, like, just one example, my renter's son, he's very small, and at times he uses some slang words. I can say he might have heard from somewhere. He doesn't know the meaning of that word even. So we start laughing. Yeah, because we enjoy, we have fun to listen to that small boy using those words. But we need to take charge of correcting that boy at the very same time. In place of laughing and enjoying and giggling, we should make him understand that this is a wrong word. We don't use. Bad people, they use somehow certain strategy we need to follow, so that child understands that, yeah, these words should not be used. And once, twice, thrice, I think if we do it, very small kids, they get the right thing. So our approach should be right somewhere, whereas we feel that being working, my husband is also working, I'm also working, hardly we are getting time for our kids. So we pamper them, we shower our all the love and affection, thinking this, that hardly we get 1 or 2 hours, let them do whatever they are doing.
Yeah,
So
this is
there
the
we
biggest
have,
mistake.
yeah, there we have to understand, no, that's not the right thing. I see people show mobile just for feeding small kids. Yeah, child
Which is
eats,
not
that's
good.
good. Child eats, I have seen that child eats. One day you show the child, you feed the child. Second day you want to stop the child, that no, 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 don't watch this.
Yeah.
Okay, so child have now addicted because you feed that child, you fed that child for so long, and now you are stopping. So
Suddenly, okay.
somewhere we have to understand. Okay, I
Yes.
have learned this through my experience, that how can we manage. I don't talk only about my own kids, even my brother-in-law's children, they also imitated same like my kids. So we never found any such kind of things, and other people, they feel that we are just exaggerating about
I
our,
also don't do this. I also don't do this.
for
They have this
anything.
bad habit only. They, like my younger son, he loves to draw on the, like, that wall. Like that is his wall. I can say,
Mhm,
like, you can draw anything. Like when we were in Chhattisgarh, like in teachers colony, Chirmiri, Chhattisgarh. So one of my colony's friends,
mhm,
she told me, like, Mansi, let them do. Now they are kids, and this is the age they can like have fun like this. So I
mhm.
thought, like, okay, she's right. I should allow them. But now they become habitual and they don't want
Yes.
to stop that. Like
No,
my elder son also sometimes he does the same thing.
no,
So
we can
sometimes I
provide
get
them a blackboard, soft board, that
everything they
scribble
have.
as much as you want, but don't spoil the wall. If by the way they have spoiled the wall, they have made it colorful, give them duster, ask them to erase it. Okay, once they'll do it, they'll understand it is very tough, and mama is not going to leave me until or unless I erase it, I rub it off. So they will understand, okay, next time, my goodness, I should not do it because mama is going to ask me to clean this. So
Yeah.
somewhere, psychologically we have to treat these kids, because today's children are very active, we can say hyperactive. We have to channelize them in the right direction. This is
Yes.
what my personal feeling. I don't know if
Yeah.
others are going
Yes,
to
it is true.
watch this and
You
they
know,
can
this
say
I pasted this wallpaper. I pasted this wallpaper, but still colors are totally visible from it also.
no
Because
comment.
I used to get so many comments when I used to make solo videos. So I used to get so many, ma'am, make your wall beautiful, and you can paste some wallpapers also. It's very dirty, and I can understand that children do these type of thing, but still you have to, like, do something for it. I used to beat them sometime, my children, like,
No, no.
why you do this? Because they were not ready to understand what I want to say. But now they are doing it on the, like, sometime he does, my small child.
But
But
that's
my
not the right approach to beat the kids. I don't. believe in this. Beating
But
doesn't
every
work.
time if I'm saying something, they are not listening me. They are not listening me, and so I get irritated sometimes. So I do this.
No, no, don't do that. Make them understand. Now already you said that your elder one, I think,
Ah,
is 9 years. 9 years.
yes.
He will understand now in the school also.
Yeah,
He
he
gets
does not do
opportunities.
now, but sometimes he does. He follow what his younger brother is doing. He follows that, and he start doing all the things what my younger son is doing. So sometimes he become a child.
He is a child. 9 years old boy is not a
Yeah,
baby.
he's a child, but
He's a
I have two big basket for toys, but you can't see every toy in that two baskets because you can see everywhere. You can see the toys, and I make them understand every time, and every time in a day also. He like you should not do this type of thing when I like clean the house at that time. I know which type of difficulties I face while
child.
cleaning the home. So now, if you have to, today, if you have holiday, now it's your turn to do all the things, and then you will realize that how much work mama does in a day. So now they are getting like me
Yeah,
what
they
I
will
want to
understand.
say, and now they don't want to like mess up the room, mess up the house every day sometime, but still sometime they do.
No, you just have to make them understand, and they will understand. They are small kids. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I know that
Yeah,
when children are small, we just get fed up of these things. When they are grown-ups, we no, we remember these things, and then that time we miss it. That when they were
yes.
small, they were doing all these things.
When I
Hmm.
was kid, so I also used to do the same. My mama says that when you were kid, na, you also used to do these type of things which your children are doing now. So why you are like saying, Mama, I don't want to see them like doing this. So you have to face all the things because you made me so irritated when you were child.
Yeah, this is a chain actually. So when we did, our parents faced. When our children are doing, we have to face. When
Mm,
their children will be doing, they will be facing.
they will face.
Isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's a continuous cycle, and it's good. It's a nice memory actually. It was wonderful connecting with you. It was a short notice, but still we could manage, and we could have a session. So it was nice to connect with you,
Thank you
Mansi.
so much, ma'am, for sharing your precious time with me. It was really very nice session by which I can learn so many things. And every day I learn so many things by watching your videos. I learn so many new vocabs also. And your way of talking is very like calm and very smooth. Everybody can understand easily. So I love this way, how you talk, how you represent yourself, your words also. So I really enjoy.
Thank you, Mansi. Thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am. Bye
Uh,
bye. Have
okay,
a good day.
okay.